Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is South Park Anonymous. So today I want to do two main things. The first is that I want to try to make a little stop motion animation for fun. As you can see, I've actually already done that. The next thing I wanted to do was just talk a little bit about this channel and what it's going to be. First things first though, thank you all so much for the response to my first video. Like, it didn't go super viral or anything, but I was expecting maybe like 2 views and both of them just being from my friends. So the fact that it got over 800 views and I got some comments and subscribers was friggin' awesome. So thank you so much. Anyways, as many of you know, South Park was originally animated using paper stop motion. This is a type of animation where the animators will cut out pieces of paper to make the characters and backgrounds. They'll then move them incrementally and take pictures to eventually make an animated scene. The show still keeps an art style that imitates this form of animation, though nowadays it's made on computers. Since I get bored easily and animations always intrigued me, but I've never had the drawing skills for it, I decided this would be a fun way to take a crack at animation. Here, I'm trying to animate a scene from the first episode of the show, Cartman Gets an Anal Probe. It's specifically that scene where Wendy tries to kiss Stan, but he ends up puking on her. I always liked that scene because, one, it reminded me of those childhood puppy love crushes, where it was just all innocent and you just genuinely thought the other person was cool. 2, I love that scene because Wendy just rolls with it. Sure, she says ew when Stan pukes, but ultimately she never shames Stan for it. She also joins him in being gross about it. As in, like, they both stare at the puke and then comment on all the food they can see in it. Like, that is such a little kid thing to do. And I'm glad they let a girl do it too, because, like, don't let gender norms fool you, little girls are also gross little gremlins. My version of the scene is going to be a lot more simplistic and involve a lot less movement, since this is literally my first time doing this. Also, I was just making this up as I went along, so if you see me like make a decision and then suddenly get frustrated or start over, that's why. Now, let's talk about what this channel will be. Basically, South Park changed my life. Somehow. It pulled me out of a deep depression a while back, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since, so I decided to make that everybody else's problem. I had a hard time trying to decide what type of channel I wanted to do. Like, I could have just done a straight up South Park commentary channel, and I'm a fan of quite a few of those on here, but at the same time, I feel like what I want to say about the show may not always fit into that type of a genre of content. So I just decided that this channel will be whatever I want it to be. Specifically, some topics I want to talk about are as follows: character and plot analysis, the show's social and political commentary, but like in a fun way that I hope will both be educational for you and me. I also want to show off some of my South Park merch because I'm a loser. I want to do some more story times like my first video, and then also I just want to do like, you know, jokey fun meme videos. I'll also probably try to do other little animations like I'm doing now, since I just think they're fun. So this channel is basically going to be a collection of anything I think about that's related to South Park. I actually have like a whole list of random ideas that I compiled while watching the show. You can see them now on the screen. To decide what videos I'll make next, I'll just put the list in a randomization website, and whatever it lands on, that's the video I'm going to make that week. I'm also going to try to put out videos like once a week, usually on a Friday or a Saturday. Though heads up, I do have a full-time job and I am a full-time grad student, so sometimes I might miss a week here or there, but we'll see. My update schedule will probably change in the future. One more thing I want to talk about is the name of this channel, South Park Anonymous. The name just means I'll be talking about South Park, you know, anonymously. This is mostly just because I'm somewhat of a private person, and I'm also just starting out in my non-YouTube career, so if I say or do anything like, you know, goofy, I don't want it following me when I'm like going for a PhD or something. Anyways, that's about it. Thanks to everyone again who watched my last video. Now let's just jam and relax as I do some stop-mo animation. Bye!